Eye on the Y is the Salt Lake Tribune's weekly newsletter on BYU athletics. Subscribe here. Neither announcement came as a huge surprise. Rose confirmed that loss of zeal during a BYU TV interview Wednesday. Reporters who cover the team, such as this one, began noticing it early in the WCC season last January. Losses that would normally burn Rose for days, such as the 88-66 drubbing at St. Mary's on January 5, or the 82-63 embarrassment at San Francisco on Jan. 19, didn't seem to tear him apart as much. When the Cougars blew that 14-point lead in the final 8 minutes against USF in Provo on Feb. 21, a 77-71 loss that was one of the most damaging in the Rose era. The coach seemed detached in his post-game comments, almost resigned to the fact that his time was coming to an end. No matter who the next coach is, by all accounts, the job is former BYU assistant and current UVU coach Mark Pope's. If he wants it, he has some rebuilding to do. The Cougars haven't had a losing season since 2005, a 9-21 campaign that led to Steve Cleveland leaving for Fresno State. A repeat of that rough year is a possibility. Then again, perhaps newcomers such as Gonzaga transfer Jesse Wade, returned missionary Trevin Nell and high school recruits Bernardo da Silva and Shung Jali will be able to come in and make an impact. Quite a season for the BYU women. Coach Kalani Sitake said the Cougars stayed relatively healthy throughout the month, although offensive lineman Tristan Hogue went down in the spring scrimmage with a minor knee injury. He's going to be okay. Sitake said, no surgery required, so of all the injuries we had, no one needs to have surgery. So that's a positive. That's what we pray for, so it is all good. I asked passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach Aaron Roderick about it Monday. His reply, I have always liked running the quarterback. When I coached up the road at Utah, we ran the quarterback a lot. I think it is a great equalizer for defenses. We don't want to be foolish about it. I coach the quarterbacks. We talk every day about which situations in a game where you want to avoid hits, and which situations in a game it is acceptable to go get everything you can. We are constantly talking about that, but the quarterback run game is definitely going to be a part of what we do. Maybe the BYU baseball team can continue its winning ways and take fans' minds off the rotten news the men's basketball program has delivered the past few days. Sophomore Mitch McIntyre and junior Abraham Valdez drove in 2 runs apiece in the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Cougars, 18-5, 4-2 WCC, came from behind to dump Oregon 7-3 on Tuesday night. It was the first time BYU has defeated Oregon, 12-10, in baseball since 1979. The Cougars host St. Mary's this weekend in a 3-game series at Miller Park, with first pitches scheduled for 6 p.m. Thursday and Friday and 1 p.m. Saturday. It is looking more and more like a rebuilding season for the BYU men's volleyball team. The Cougars went 1-2 last week, defeating Princeton 3-2 on Thursday before falling 3-1 to McHenry on Friday and 3-0 to Hawaii on Saturday. The Cougars, 12-8, 6-3 MPSF play at Concordia Thursday night and USC on Saturday night. BYU's number 42 ranked men's tennis team hosts No. 24 San Diego at noon on Saturday in a key WCC match. BYU is 15-3 overall, 3-1 in conference matches this season. BYU's softball team swept UVU in a doubleheader Tuesday afternoon in Orem, taking 10-1 and 6-5 victories over the rival Wolverines. Libby Sugg went 5 for 7 and drove in 4 runs in the wins. The Cougars now travel to Texas to play games against UTSA and Texas A.